8th grader Jada Bates on my right here. Freshman Kelly Yarborough right here, and junior Kaylee LeBon right here. Handley, we got put out last year by Handley. We respect them so much. They're so athletic, you can tell. 10 just had 35 on it. She lit us up. They're so athletic. We knew we was going to have to try to keep them in front of us and keep them off the glass. And I think for the most part, we did a pretty good job of that, except on 10. I'm super proud for our team. I'm super proud for our school. And I'm more happy for our community, because our community deserves it so much.
Coach, talk about the physicality of that game. It was a very physical game. I know you knew when you played Handley, they're going to be pressing, they're going to be in your face, very aggressive.
Yes,
you guys actually got the double bonus early.
Yes,
talk about that and how important it was you guys actually. I mean, you missed a few free throws.
We worked on free throws probably more than anybody in the state. I think they panicked a little bit. They didn't follow our 3 C's that we talk about all the time: cool, calm, and collected. But we knew Handley's one of the most physical teams in the state. I mean, we got a dose of them last year. They put us out, and we've talked about Handley every day since, how they out-physicaled us and out-toughed us. And I thought we did a good job responding today, trying to get a little bit of redemption.
Well, Jade and Kelly both speak to what y'all did at the foul line in the fourth quarter. You know, I mean, they scored a bunch, but they put you at the line and you just delivered. I think you were like 14 of 20 from the line, and you as an 8th grader, that had to be a lot of pressure. But will both of y'all talk about that circumstance?
Well, at the end of the game, I knew I had to hit him, because it was either that or they're going to get the ball and go down there. And they were calling a lot of fouls, so I was like, I have to hit him to win the game. So I wasn't pressuring myself or anything, just following through and shooting my shot.
Wow, we were 22 to 32. I thought it was a lot worse than that. Good Lord. Okay, go ahead, Jay. Talk.
The reason why I missed mine, I just felt the pressure, but I know next game that I'll knock it down.
She's little, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that timeout I called, she was squalling. She walked over there after her first free throw. She was nervous as a kid up there. So I was proud of her for knocking that one down. This is the one I'm super proud of, because she don't get any of the recognition. She does all the dirty work. She has to guard everybody's best post. She has to get all the rebounds. How many did she end up with today? Total rebounds. She had 11. She had 10 the other day. She had 11 today, and I thought she was huge. If she would have stayed out of foul trouble, it would have probably been a little different game. So we got to work on that a little bit. This is a special day for me and her. Her mom's birthday is today, and my mom, who passed away 5 years ago, today's her birthday. So that one was special for me and her. Proud of my team.
Can you talk about the way y'all answered when they finally got the lead there, 39-38, and y'all responded with the run there?
We talk about it all the time. We talk about how basketball is a game of runs. We knew they were going to have a run. We knew they were going to have several runs. I knew they would. I didn't know they'd take the lead, but I knew they'd going to run. And when they took that lead, I thought we did a really, really, really good job of staying calm in that situation and just expecting for us to go on a run. And we did, and we pushed it back up there to 5 or 6.
Coach, what was your message to the team down the stretch guarding Watts, number 10? I know she had to be top of the conference. I say
put 2 on her,
yeah.
And she was still scoring. She didn't want to go home, man. She's a senior, and she's a warrior. She whipped us last year, and she whipped us again today. I would love to coach. I'd love to coach Tian, whatever her name is, Watts. I would love to coach her. She's just a stud. She's tough as nails. What she does a great job of is when she shoots the ball, if she misses, she's going to get her own rebound.
That's right.
And we knew that, and we game planned that. And I really think she's a lot more athletic and a lot more physical than I give her credit for in our scout reports.
Ms. Yarborough, how does it feel to be the MVP?
It feels amazing.
Get recognition for great tournament and game, obvioly.
She's
a team player, huh?
Man. She's awkward. She don't know how to talk.
Most of the great ones are, Coach.
Yeah, she's weird. She's a weirdo. We talk about her all the time.
That's awesome. I think that's it, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Oriana Chabelle, she's a senior. Jayla Trammell, senior. Tiana Nolan, senior. Shannon Allen, senior. Billy Askew, senior. Tiana Watts, senior. And Tariana Mosley, 10th grader. I'm Coach Courtney Screws. This is my 6th year at Handley. Apologize, I have no voice left. I know I was told to bring 2 or maybe 1 more, but I had to bring my 6 seniors.
Coach, you give us this opening statement on the game, just the overall overview of it.
First off, nobody thought we'd be in this ball game. Like, actually here to play this ball game, not make it a competitive game. I know I touched on this a little bit the other day. We got hit with some adversity late in the season, almost cost us the season. And I tried to use that to challenge my kids and to say you can either let this define your season or you can use it to motivate you. And very easily we could have been knocked out of the area tournament because of this situation. And by the grace of God, we were not. I think they played with a chip on their shoulder ever since then, as they should have, by getting those 6 games taken away from them. These 6 seniors have been, or I've been here since they've been in 7th grade. So my 6 years has been their entire 6 years of basketball, 7 through 12. So this is a tough group to lose, as you see. You know, unfortunately, we know this feeling all too well because this is our 3rd year in this same game. Losing to Anderson last year and losing to Childersburg the year before. And I told them in the locker room already, I know there's nothing I can say to make them feel better, but they've definitely laid the foundation for women's basketball at Handley High School. And that the future is bright, and we will bust through at some point and make the Final Four.
We battled back after they got up 29-17.
To be honest with you, I didn't even know we were down 12. I'm just coaching up 10 or down 10, to be honest with you. That's kind of a characteristic of this team. If anybody's kept up with us in the playoffs, first round, we're actually the area runner-up. We have to travel to Cherokee County. We're down 12 at half. And I had to get on their tail a little bit at halftime, no X's and O's, and I just said, look, this can be it. We can choose to lay down and quit, go home, season be over. You can choose to come back and fight. And fight we did. We came back and won by 4. And like I've already said, you know, I'm going to coach hard no matter the situation. Some people think I'm too animated, but I'm passionate is all I have to say. But these kids and their resiliency of never quitting. I mean, 7 seconds left on the game clock, we're down 8, and Tiana Watts is still going hard to the basket. I mean, there is no quit in this group. And so again, maybe that's why I didn't realize that it was 29-17 at one point, because I'm coaching them to play hard no matter the situation.
Tiana, you Hope's coach just left out of here bragging on you and said, he's like, man, she just battling. She didn't want to go home. She's fighting tooth and nail. He said, I wish I could coach a girl like that. What does that mean to you for the opposing coach to say that about you?
It's a lot. It's a whole lot loss.
Can each one of you seniors talk about what it's mean to be at Handley and raise the bar and set the standard now moving forward like Coach talked about? Anybody can start.
Coach Train, amazing coach, hands down. She like a mother. She'll take care of anything you need. Hands down, she the best coach anybody could ever have. Even if it's dealing with school, dealing with family, anything, she can take care of you. She always makes sure you're motivated. And for like you said, we down 29-17. We didn't even realize it. But we don't pay attention to the score, we just fight. This being taught by the best and the best players ever.
Speak to Tiana's performance today.
First off, this isn't, what I'm about to say is no favoritism. I want you to understand that to begin with. Because she's kind of referred to as my first daughter. And my biological daughter is referred to as my second daughter. It's how a lot of people describe our relationship. And that has nothing to do with anybody else on this team, because I truly believe each one of them knows how much I love them and I'd do anything for them. Me and Tiana Watts, Stuff off the court, stuff in the classroom, stuff on the court. We stick together, don't we? She was a warrior today, and she's been a warrior for me for 4 years. Can't brag on her enough. Like I said, 7 seconds left, and she comes down trying to still score. Ball game's over, down 8. I mean, I hate to say it, but in her mind, it wasn't. Now, I would like to say something about all of them. We got time.
Yeah.
Chabelle on the end there. The night after our sub-region game, Shy's in a car wreck. Scared me half to death. I told her, don't come to practice the next day. You're fine. Stay at home. She said, no, Coach, I'll be there. Shy didn't get to play probably as much as what she wishes she could have. But Shy was there, and she was encouraging to all her teammates. Jayla. Her friends may not know her as this, but I see her as this gentle, kind, compassionate young lady. Forget basketball. That's what I'm worried about. Tiana Nolan. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Not that the others aren't, but smart in the classroom, do anything for you, runs track, cheerleader. Shania. Shania and I have the type of relationship that I can crawl her tail, and 30 seconds later, she's going to be telling me that she loves me. And I don't think that you can coach all kids like that, but I've always been able to coach her however I felt was needed at the time. Amelia. I don't know if there's ever been a negative thing in the world that you can say about this kid. Sweet, kind, straight A kid, Christian, knows the Bible forward and backwards, and that's big for a high school kid. I could pick up the phone and call Amelia and say, hey, I need you. She'd do whatever she could to get to me to help me. Tiana Watson, I've already hit on her, but this kid, I don't think she realized, as a 9th grader, I know she didn't realize it. Going into 10th grade, she kind of got thrown into the fire a little bit because of some team situations. And it was like, whoa, where did this kid come from on the floor? It's a very special group of seniors. Now, obviously, I'm not going to leave out my point guard. I get for 2 more years. Had this one since she was in 8th grade on varsity with me. I'm rough on her, just like I'm rough on all of them. And I think she'd tell you the same thing, that at the end of the day, I love them, and I want what's best for her, and I want what's best for all of them. And the good thing about all this, yes, basketball's over for 6 of them. Possibly not some of them. Some of them may go on to play, but I believe that they will all make good spouses one day, good mothers one day, and they will be a positive in society.
I want to hear from Amelia before y'all go. I really don't even know what to ask you, but just, I guess, think back on your career, your basketball career at Handley. Highs and lows, just tell me what it's been like to play for this program.
It's been an amazing experience, actually. I started playing in 9th grade. I didn't really get much playing time. I was on B team. I got pulled up to varsity, but I was just there. But I loved the experience. Just to be on the bench was a big deal to me. And then when I got to 10th grade, like she said, the team situation, I actually got to play. And I feel like she is the coach that believed in me. When I was in 7th grade, I didn't even make the basketball team. I got in 8th grade, I didn't get much playing time. Like, no one thought I could play basketball. And I got to high school, and Coach Courtney really had faith in me, and she allowed me to have more faith in myself. So I feel like she's going to help me. Even in my life, I'm going to be able to have faith in myself just because the one person had faith in me when I was playing basketball. And now it's continued in my life, and I just feel like we helped build a legacy for Handley, coming to the Elite 8 for 3 years straight, and hopefully it continues and it gets better. Maybe hopefully they'll make it even further than we did.